Ahoy, motherfuckers. Mobstar Evloev finally came out of fucking hiding, and he's going to fight Aljamain Sterling. The fight is set, booked, made for UFC 307. Let's review it. So initially, I was surprised. I did think that Aljamain was going to fight Diego Lopez, especially because the two seemed agreeable on that, and Mobstar has been, kind of unresponsive as of late, both to Aljamain and the UFC, and Aljamain made that especially apparent in a recent video. But yeah, it's still good that that the original pick, the original fight pulled through. Yeah, what do I think about this? While I am trying to be respectful with the thumbnail and the picture that is presented in this video while I'm talking, this fight's gonna be boring. It's gonna be boring as shit. It's gonna be just like Bilal Muhammad versus Leon Edwards. It's gonna be fucking boring. It's gonna be a crotch sniff fest. A bunch of grappling. I'm even willing to put money down that this fight doesn't even end up on the feet for like most of a minute, for more than a minute. I'm willing to put money down that this fight doesn't last on the feet, which means with striking for more than a minute. I think this fight's gonna go to the ground almost every time. Either one of them will get a takedown, and then they'll spend the rest of the round searching for submissions and top control and control time. The fight will almost certainly go to decision. And yeah, I think both fighters are gonna come in with the same game plan. I like Aljo a little more than Mobstar. That being said, I'm gonna go with Mobstar still. Aljamain is great, but Mobstar Evloev seems to be unstoppable. Don't get me wrong, Aljamain is unstoppable too. He is stoppable with if he goes against a good striker like Sugar Sean O'Malley. But yeah, I think Mobstar is gonna win this. He's just got that I don't know, like, to be fully, fucking transparent with you guys, I can't really see the other guy having a leg up on the other, I can't really see one fighter in this fight having a leg up on the other fighter, because both of them, again, are, spend most of their fucking time grappling on the ground. Neither of them have a really kind of entertaining fight game plan. It's going to be boring. The fight is going to be fucking boring, and it's going to be a toss-up, because I don't think either one of them will submit the other, and the fight's going to be, the winner of the fight is going to be, dependent upon control time. So I think it'll be a split decision, and I think they're going to give it to Mobstar, and I think that's the safest bet I'll ever have made, because, again, boring ass fight. That's just the way the cookie crumbles, in this day and age of the UFC and MMA in general, because we have a lot of grapplers, and all they want to do is play it safe to a win. Doesn't matter if it's by decision or whatever, okay? You do have your occasional knockout artists, but most of the time, they're crotch sniffing grapplers, and that's just what you gotta fucking deal with, So yeah, I would have preferred Aljamain versus Diego. I think that would have been a much more entertaining and colorful fight. But this was the original plan, and it pulled through. Mobstar signed the contract, and they're gonna fight. And I don't think I'm even comfortable with calling it a fight. It's just gonna be a grappling match, and we're all gonna have to sit there and fucking watch. So I hope you all have something nice to eat and nice to drink, and you sit there on your ass and try to, twiddle your thumbs until the final bell is rung, eh? So that's about it. This is a relatively short video, because once again, there's not much to analyze here. Both guys are going out there to grapple, not really strike, and do the most they can do on the ground to get a decision win, dependent upon how much control time they have. because I don't think either one of these guys is fucking submitting the other. So again, boring ass fight. But nevertheless, a fight that needs to happen to get some contenders for Ilya Taporia. If he, stays in his weight class, which is becoming an increasingly doubtable thing to happen, because all these UFC champions nowadays want to just fucking, as soon as they get their hands on a belt, move up to another weight class to chase destiny that way. Okay, it doesn't fucking work. Legacies are built with title defenses, as they always have been. That is why John Jones is so great, because of all of his fucking defenses. Rack up defenses in your division. Once you have a handful at least, then you can move up or down. It doesn't fucking matter. Anyway, that's my quick analysis on Movsar Evloev going up against Aljamain Sterling, which is in the books. It's concrete. It's happening. What do you motherfuckers think?